Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me here today. I'm so grateful. In this video, I'm going to talk about how manifestation is completely reasonable and very logical. Now, this video is specifically for people who do not find it logical in any way, who still are not aware of the power their mind holds, who are not aware of the power human beings hold, the superpower that you have of attracting things through your emotions, through what you dwell in a lot, through repetition, persistence, through discipline. Basically, what your mind can unlock. The potential of your mind is something, even if you study for the rest of your life, I'm sure you're going to miss out a lot of it. You are never going to completely understand how your mind works, and that's why whatever knowledge is available today, the best use of your time and energy is to utilize that knowledge and use it to your benefit. So for me, there are a few things that I want to put across in today's video, which hopefully will also make you feel that yes, manifestation is completely logical and it's not something you should be overthinking. But instead of overthinking and wasting that very important time, use that time to utilize manifestation for your benefit and materialize the reality around you that you wish to wake up in every day, something which is favorable, something that is pleasant, whatever your idea of that reality looks like. Now, there are a few things I want to talk about. One is the foundation, right? Self-concept. We talk about self-concept a lot in manifestation. Now, in that, I want to mention a few things. And if you're not able to understand that, manifestation is definitely not for you. And here I'm referring to conscious manifestation. Why wouldn't I want to respect myself? I'm the person who has come alone in this world. I'm the person who's going to go alone from this world. Whatever experiences, the wealth, the materialistic things, relationships that you form while you are on this earth, there's going to be a bit of spiritual aspect here as well, so stay with me. You are not going to be taking away anything, right? Whether you live a good life or you live a bad life, you are going to leave one day and you're going to leave alone. If you have had a good life, maybe you will die a bit more happily. If you have had an unpleasant, unfulfilling life, maybe you'll just have some regrets, but either ways you are going to die, and that is the ultimate truth, right? So this limited time that we have on earth and the relationship that I have with myself from the time I'm born till the day I die, I'm the only person who's responsible to take care of myself. My emotions are my responsibility, not a romantic partner's responsibility or my parents' responsibility after a certain point in time, after a certain age. My well-being, my health, my body, my emotional well-being, my mental well-being. People will come in your life, they will throw experiences at you that might not be pleasant, that might be traumatizing, because they are the ones throwing it. The impact is going to be on you. So they will not remember those things. They will move on with their life. The person at which the experiences are thrown, who actually goes through the trauma, is the only one who remembers it. Hardly the people who throw it, who make you go through it, remember it. They do not, most of the time, because it did not impact them the same way that it impacted you. So people will come and go. They will throw experiences. Again, based on how you are in your life, you'll either learn how to move on from those experiences or not even absorb that experience or go through a bad time. Or the experience might be good. The point is that people will come and go, but if you have had bad experiences and what you're left with once they leave your life, you are the ones who's responsible for healing that. And that again brings me to the whole thing that you're the only person, one consistent, singular person with whom you're going to have a relationship till you die. So in this limited time, as I was talking about earlier, why wouldn't I want to respect myself? Why wouldn't I want to feel good? Why wouldn't I want to set standards and boundaries? I do not understand if anyone says no to this. No, it's not needed. No, we should live our one single life that we have, at least that we are aware of in this consciousness, according to others. We place so much importance and we spend such important years of our life, especially our teenage years and 20s, taking care of other people's emotions, putting other people on pedestal, putting other romantic partners on pedestal, completely ignoring our own needs, emotional and mental health. And if you're lucky in your 30s or 40s, you will realize this and start living for yourself when you have a good maybe 20, 30 years left. And a lot of people, my heart goes out to them. They do not even realize this in their 30s or 40s because they're so conditioned to serve others and please others and not able to say no and stand up for themselves. They don't even know what standing up means. What does that even mean? Keep making myself happy. What does that have to do with anything? Only making others happy brings me happiness. So I do not understand that concept. There are such people as well. But all of this, what I'm talking about, is how I live my life, okay? And how does this bring me to really understand that manifestation is logical is because practicing self-concept is a big thing for me. So why wouldn't I respect myself? Why would I play small? And it's not even that by respecting myself and by not playing small and by setting my standards and boundaries, I will not get what I want. I would understand if that is your reason to just spend your complete life on pleasing others. And even after sacrificing everything on others, at the end of the day, there's no guarantee of emotional fulfillment. But if you take care of yourself, your own needs, and you practice self-concept, you are going to be taking care of your own needs. You are going to be feeling better in your body, in your mind. And because you feel that way about yourself, you are going to attract the same kind of people in your life, be it friendships, family relationships, romantic relationships. Why would I want to play small in this one life I have? Why would I shrink myself and put other people on pedestal and accept breadcrumbs and go after them and beg them for something, whether it's affection, opportunities, love, when I know that I can be in my power and those things will come to me? Because whatever I'm feeling here about myself, when my standards, when what I expect and deserve is at a good level and is important, I hold value in it. When I hold it up high over here, it shows that I value myself. It shows that I deserve a certain level, certain standard of opportunities, love, wealth, abundance. And because my outer reality is my reflection, that's how I'm going to get the same level of opportunities, love, and affection. If I do not take care of myself, I'm anyways going to be dissatisfied every day when I wake up. In my body, maybe in my mind, in my routine, everything will become mediocre, everything will become dull. And a lot of people, because their life is so dull, because they don't really pour into themselves, they feel that only a romantic partner can come into their life and fill it with colors. That's extreme lack of good self-concept. You are depending on another person to come and fill your life with colors when you have that ability. And you should only be letting in people romantically in your life once your world is actually full of colors and they can make it more vibrant. So I do not understand this whole idea of playing small, not respecting yourself, not having standards and boundaries, and just being a doormat for anything and anyone. Oh, I want this kind of money, but this job is giving me this much. At least I'm getting a job, let me take it. I want this kind of love. Oh, but I'm getting something here, some attention here and there. I'm okay with it. Let me get this. This mindset of being a beggar, where you're getting a little bit, you're okay with that. Okay, let me take this at least. Maybe tomorrow I will not even get this. This limiting mindset, this lack mindset is never going to translate into you having a good self-concept. Self-concept is just, it's not being arrogant or obsessed with yourself, which is unhealthy, where you make other people, you put them down or make them feel they are smaller than you or you are better than someone else. It's a very private relationship you have with yourself. So there are a few ways you can check if you have a good self-concept. Are you accepting breadcrumbs? Do you have a lack mindset? Do you have limiting mindset that love is limited? I will never receive love. I can only get it from this one person and I have to grab onto them. Or you feel opportunities are limited. You feel abundance is only for a few people. So when you ask, how can I know if I have a good self concept? There are a few ways. There's so many questions you can ask yourself. And even if you are not able to figure out with that, just imagine sitting with a friend and that friend answering those questions. Then you will easily be able to tell if you have a good self concept or not. Because a lot of things we are able to realize in our friends' lives, in the lives of people who are close to us, that if you do this, you're not loving yourself, but we do not realize it for ourselves. So for me, manifestation is very logical. It makes me create good self concept, makes me understand my worth, what I deserve, makes me set standards and boundaries, makes me practice those boundaries in the real 3D world and not just in my mind as wishful thinking, where here you're saying, I'm so strong, I will not take breadcrumbs, but in real life, then you are entertaining people who are giving you hot and cold behavior. So for me, it's completely logical to not play small, to put myself on a pedestal, to take care of myself, to have a great self concept, to know what I deserve in the 3D reality and not just blabber about it in my mind. So it's completely logical. Also, the process is completely logical to me because every video I always say, do trial and error. Don't even listen to any coach. Don't even listen to me. Don't listen to what I'm saying in my videos. It's a very, very simple concept. Dwell in something which is negative for at least next 10-15 days and see what happens. See the change in your nervous system. See the anxiousness increasing in your body. See the restlessness. See, everyone will have different changes in their body. Maybe you might not have the changes I'm referring to, but you will have some changes. And the attraction of more negative things in your life. Do the same thing for 10-15 days with positive things. Take up any small situation. It will snowball. So it's a complete trial and error thing. There will be some hits, there will be some misses. You need practice, you need discipline. But just dismissing it, saying it's not logical, how can I just think and get something? Because you are understanding manifestation at a surface level. With thinking, how will I get this? Who will understand the process behind that? Who will understand what repetitive thinking does to our nervous system? How it rewires our mind, how it rewires the conditioning you've had. Who will understand everything behind that one word, thoughts? There's a whole storyline behind that. So if you do not wish to understand that, yes, you will always say that how will thinking change everything? Thinking leads up to a lot of things, a lot of changes. I've spoken about all of those changes step by step in all my previous videos, so I'm not going to repeat that. But manifestation is very logical. Manifestation is beautiful. It's healing. If done the right way, if you're doing it out of your human urges, your desperation, without understanding how to do it, and you're ready to blame outside entities, then I don't even have anything much to say to you. And you can learn only when you're willing to learn. And if you're not willing to learn, then no teacher or coach on earth can make you understand or believe in something. And manifestation is all about believing in yourself. You can get that love, you can get that lifestyle, you can get that money, you can get good with managing your emotions, with triggers, with handling yourself. This is maintenance. This is lifetime of maintenance. You as a human being, your mind and body. If you do not take care of it, it will get destroyed. So that is all I wanted to speak about in this video. If you have any other kind of questions, you can leave it in the comment section below. All my products and services are in the video description. Challenges, courses, coaching, YouTube membership programs. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, have a great week.